I haven't heard nothing. I heard he dropped 3 more songs. The joint with Playboy Cardi. Apparently he dissing Kendrick again. Listen, bro, I respect it. I ain't mad at it. He gotta take his shots. Not just at Kendrick, but at everybody else that was coming at him. ASAP, The Weeknd, everybody. But as far as Kendrick go, bro, you gotta remember, bro. You at this point, you fighting the ghost. You just fighting the ghost because Kendrick ain't gonna reply. He already did what he did to you. But it's over, bro. It's over.
Despite dropping
but let's
11
see, though.
whole songs since his despite dropping 11 whole songs since his self-proclaimed conclusion of his beef with Kendrick Lamar, for some reason Drake is still trying to run around and clear his name of any of the harm and damage that has been done to him this summer. And just after releasing 3 new solo songs that just finished their first week of official tracking, which based on where those songs charted on the
these 3, yo, that's another thing, bro. Number 28, number 63, and number 85. But I promise you, I don't remember the last time that Drake was ever that low in the Billboard charts. 28, 63, 85? That's wild. Last year, all 3 of these songs would have literally been 1, 2, and 3.
The Billboard Hot 100, we can already see that the hype for new Drake music has never been lower. And now, despite all of the signals telling Drake to just lay down and sit back for a while, this has not stopped him from releasing more music, as he has given us another 3-pack of songs. And now with this collection of tracks, one of the cuts is the official release of the Super Soak leak that Kai Cenat previewed, which is now titled SOD. And while Drake has put out this track that has been sitting in his vault for a while, what's interesting to note is that Lil Yachty is no longer on it. But now, in addition to this, instead of having someone like 21 Savage,
he said Yachty ain't on it no
track
more?
that has been sitting in his vault for a while, what's interesting to note is that Lil Yachty is no longer on it. But now, in addition to this, instead of having someone like 21 Savage take a hit for him and diss Kendrick Lamar like we saw on his last release of music as the leading artist with his track It's Up, Drake has finally decided to speak directly to Kendrick Lamar and everything that has happened in their beef for the first time with his new track No Face, which happens to feature Playboy Cardi. And now with this cut, what's interesting is that based on Drake's lyrics, this is the first song he has released in months that was definitively recorded after his beef with Kendrick Lamar, and that is actually trying to address everything that went down in a way that is somewhat direct in order to finally move on. And after trying to distract people from what happened for so long, I mean, I guess this is worth something. But now when it comes to delivering on opening up about the most important rap beef of the entire century and trying to spin the narratives masterfully crafted against you by Kendrick right back on him, this is a much more challenging task. And when it comes to how Drake responded to all of this here, on a song that just from its musicality and atmosphere has much darker production than he has been on recently and has vocals from him that sound a little more lively than the near robotic performances he has been phoning in on a lot of what we have heard this summer, Drake has set the stakes higher from the absolutely incredibly low bar he has been at. But now when it comes to actually making a good moment for the first time in months, things get a lot more complicated, as Drake's response to Kendrick Lamar and everything that went down is a lot more interesting. And now to initially set the scene, on the first verse of this track, Drake starts to let us into his actual headspace for a change, and instead of just trying to gaslight listing the tensions that have been lingering around, and calls out Kendrick Lamar and also a lot of other people he is beefing with like Future and Metro Boomin, as he says, I gotta know how you get lit off the person you hated on. And now I gotta know
how you get lit off the nigga you hated on. I gotta know how you get lit off the nigga you hated on. Who we talking about right here?
I gotta know how you get lit off the person you hated on. And now off rip, this is a clear dig at Kendrick and a diss track that is designed to be a banger and not like us, as Drake is trying to flip things and say that Kendrick is the weird one for making an anthem about the guy he hates. And then following this up, Drake questions the legitimacy of the success and numbers Kendrick has pulled off with his diss tracks, and especially Not Like Us, as he says, numbers untouchable, they got the data wrong. And this seems like Drake is trying to accuse Kendrick of using bots to stream Not Like Us and run up its numbers to become the most streamed diss track of all time, which was an allegation that was thrown Kendrick's way following the beef, and then trying to make himself sound bigger than all of this conflict.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, if that's what you coming with, bro, don't even try, bro. Like, don't even talk about it. Don't even diss Kendrick. First off, I know I said what I said earlier, like he a rapper, he gonna take his shots and shit like that, but it's like, bruh, thinking about it now, going back to a couple months ago what Kendrick was doing, bro, you was initiating that shit. You was like poking the bear, bruh. Kendrick popped out. He was quiet the whole time. He ain't want to do this shit with you. He told you to pipe down and don't get personal. You talking about some nah, you can't run now. He ain't running. He did what he did. Come on, and now you over here saying like the bot shit. Niggas already spoke about that. How you getting lit off a nigga you hate? All right, cool. Niggas already like, bro, you can't say nothing, bro. You just gonna be recycling the same old shit. You tried to get a lie in. And that ain't work.
Drake says, "This is the moment I know they've been praying on, trying on the boy, but F it, I'm staying on."
This is the moment I know they've been praying on, trying on the boy, but fuck it, I'm staying on.
And then now in the rest of this verse, everything Drake says following here is pretty much just flattering himself and
Oh, keep on sending me slaps to go crazy on. 40 keeps saying it's time to stay patient. There's so many people we turning the tables on.
hyping up the fact that he is about to do something insane, which after almost 15 tracks following this beef, it is kind of hard to believe that Drake would still be saying this and trying to create hype. Instead of just
yeah, bro, like, come on, you, even before all of this, ever since the For All the Dogs Deluxe, you over here talking about some push the red button, don't make me get mad. You know, apparently that red button shit was Family Matters. That shit dropped and it came and went. That ain't do nothing. And Kendrick was quick to step on that shit because he dropped Meet the Grams. Come on, bro. Stop with all that. Oh, niggas is gonna really make me get mad and do. Nigga, do it. Do it! You lost! You been losing! And you still trying to threaten motherfuckers with that red button shit. How many red buttons you got? The first red button ain't work. What, you got another one? Filled with more lies? Come on, especially with the shit that I've been hearing about Drake. You feel me? And I do got the Blue Jays hat on, you feel me? I fuck with Drake, bro. You see the background, but it's just like, bro, like you going, like you looking, like, come on, bro. I ain't a biased motherfucker, bro. I'll be the first to say Kendrick, I hate some of his shit. Cole is on some bitch ass shit for that apologetic shit that he was on, bro. That's some bitch ass shit. Drake, he just continues doing fuck shit, corny ass fuck shit. So it's like, bro, come on, Drake is like the punching bag. He just makes it easy for people.
just actually doing it. But now later in this track, on the second verse, Drake gets a lot more personal as he goes into more depth about what is going on in this moment in his career and life, as he says, "Cause I keep on talking about beefing and business and money and women. It's no diagnosis, they emptied the clip." And with these lines, Drake is pretty much acknowledging what happened. It is saying that Kendrick, Future, Metro Boomin, and everyone else who came at him went all out with everything they had and tried to destroy him. And while this may seem like an admission of defeat initially, Drake quickly switches things up here as he says, "Quick switch that out and I came back reloaded. I'm just so happy that people who envied and held that stuff in got to finally showing. I'm over the moon, yeah, we'll see you boys soon. I'm spreading my wings, I hop out cocoon. I'm studio trapping, I'm locked in the room." And now with this, these are the biggest disses on the entire track.
Yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't heard this shit, but I need to listen.
Because Drake is trying to diminish what Kendrick Lamar especially pulled off as he tries to make their rivalry seem like this one-sided hatred on Kendrick's end, and again, by acting like he's happy that people who don't like him have found success by musically attacking him. Drake is trying to make himself sound like he is bigger than all of this, but as in the end of the verse, he is clearly alluding to the fact that he is not done with this situation and something will be coming to settle the score and get revenge. He kind of contradicts his emotions, but regardless, what is definitive here is that Drake is using this track as a warning shot to all the rappers who went against him, but especially Kendrick Lamar, and now with all of this. While if this was the first song Drake released since the end of the beef, or a prelude or teaser to something actually coming,
this shit
it
not
may
on
have
Apple
been
Music.
a decent move. But at this point, as Drake has pretty much given us an album's worth of features and singles this summer that have all had little to no impact on the entire landscape of music, which is a first in his career, I think in this overblown vanity track, where he is clearly trying to reignite a beef with guys who clearly beat him, I think the question we all have to ask is, why is Drake still sitting here and hyping up what he is gonna do instead of just actually going out and doing it? I mean, like, for all intents and purposes,
that's some, bro, that's just like some woman ass shit, bro. That's like some woman ass shit. You know, a girl would like threaten you with some shit, But it's like in the back of her mind, she don't really mean that shit. She really just trying to get you tight, or like, or for example, I mean, anybody could do it. Girls are like post shit, or like not even anybody could do it, cause niggas, for the most part, niggas can't do this shit, bro. Y'all know women be having the bodies, the titties, bro. One little post and they got clout again, bro. They got motion again. Listen, bitches will post themselves on their story. Listen, Drake be on. This is what I mean, bro. Like, yo,
the clock has expired for Drake, and he is being pushed further and further out of anyone's good graces with every day that passes. So with all this controversy and scrutiny that he's been facing, and on top of all the damage from the battle with Kendrick, because of all the bad songs he has given us this summer, which has created a narrative that Drake has lost his touch and is never gonna get it back. Why is he doing nothing but just pretending that he is plotting? Because while this song isn't necessarily bad, this or any of the other Drake songs are not going to send waves into the music industry like any other Drake singles just months before this would. And as we hear another track from Drake that is showing us, after all he said and all the reports about how he was unfazed about this entire beef and controversy that was surrounding him, that he really is still fixated on what happened and is plotting his revenge, and as the lyrics reveal, it's all that's on his mind. He is just making himself look more pathetic because he is running around without any sort of identity and has now dropped all ounces of integrity and purpose out the window and is gonna throw out anything out the wall until it sticks, becomes a hit, or just helps fix his reputation a little bit. But now overall with this new song and this entire new drop, as people are caring less and less about Drake's new music in general, and the only real part of this 3-pack that is getting attention is the song No Face, because Drake is trying to stir the pot with everyone who shook his entire legacy. As the best disses Drake threw out here were about how his rivals are obsessed with him.
You see, now it just makes me question, like, if all these people got beef with Drake, Ross, he knew him for years, Future knew him for years, mad people that he done known for years, decade. Like, why is 21 still around? Like, what is 21, like is 21 still around? Like, why, like, I don't know, is 21 like on some, like, is he on some, like, some yes man shit? Is he like on some groupie shit? Is he like still around Drake because that's Drake, so of course he's gonna be around him? Or is he around Drake because that's really like his man's type shit and he really fuck with him? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if all these people is coming out saying that Drake is the problem, I think you should read the signs, 21. Like, you should read the signs, you know? It won't be long before you fuck around and turn around and start dissing him. Drake was just trying to come at Cole because Cole did what he did. Like, come on, that's some funny ass shit, bro. You gotta watch people like that. I'm just saying.
And that they should be scared because he is gonna return and get revenge, which is all just so vague.
Don't try to be the motherfucker that, oh, everybody likes Mario. Everybody picks Mario, so let me pick Luigi. Everybody picks Mario and Luigi, so let me pick Waluigi. Like, trying to be that one standout, like trying to be the outcast. Or everybody's beefing with Drake, so let me be the one that holds it down, cause like, forcing yourself. If it's a natural thing, then by all means, you feel me? Even if it ain't a natural thing, it's your life. Do your shit. I'm just saying, though.
And then knowing that last time Drake did try to go head on with Kendrick, he made himself the laughing stock of the music industry, as he made one of the worst diss tracks of all time in the Heart Part 6. All in all, right now, while this song is stirring up all the beef that went down between Drake and the music world just because he is poking the people who attacked him and is trying to make them fear the fact that, according to him, he's never been better and never been more ready to get revenge. As every single other thing about Drake, from his destroyed reputation, deflated streaming numbers, and flopping songs, are telling us otherwise. All of this is just coming a little too late. And as Kendrick Lamar was allegedly unfazed when he heard Family Matters, I'd imagine that when he hears this, if he ever does, he will just be laughing harder than ever about it. So now, with all this said, let me know your thoughts on Drake's new diss track towards Kendrick Lamar, and do you think these disses do anything to help Drake save his reputation in the rap game and prepare for a possible round 2 in this beef? I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you want to see how Drake's friend Lil Yachty has never been worse, as he is.
Look at this motherfucker, bro. Listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie. My opinion, I feel like Drake should just stop dissing. He should stop dissing. He should stop trying to get at Kendrick. Stop trying to throw shots. Everybody else, alright, cool. ASAP, cool. Weekend, cool. Everybody else, but Kendrick, leave that motherfucker alone, bruh. He did what he did, and he disappeared. He came out, he did what he did, even between when, you know, y'all was actively going back and forth. He wasn't on social media. He wasn't on Twitter. He wasn't posting IG stories and shit. He was letting the music talk. He just kept dropping. Leave that motherfucker alone, bruh. Leave him alone. And that's the end of this video right here. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what you want to see me react to next. Follow me on IG. The links is down below in the description. I'm going to see y'all in the next one, bro. I'm going to holla at y'all.